What up, people? YouTubers. It's your boy Wolf the Teacher here once again. That's Wolf the Teacher once again. And I'm here with a new series of videos that I've come up with known as Historical Common Sense. So welcome to my new and my first series of videos known as Historical Common Sense. Now, you may be wondering why I would start a series of videos known as Historical Common Sense. Well, let me begin with the origin of how it all started. Now, many people, friends, family, or whoever, know me for my brashness in regard to certain topics on social media, particularly Facebook. Yeah, I must admit that I have ruffled a few feathers in regards to a few of my comments as it pertains to certain matters, particular things that involve, rational thinking, logic, the truth, and most importantly, common sense. So instead of just posting comments in regards to some of these certain topics, I have decided to create a video series, some commentary regarding, posts that I see on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. But mainly on Facebook or YouTube, because those are the two media that I pretty much am a part of. I'm not on Twitter, don't have a Twitter account, don't have an Instagram account. I'm not all crazy about social media like some people are. They have accounts, all Black Planet, you name it, Panteras, whatever that's called, and Snapchat and Snap Tweet, Tag, you name it. They're all over the place. Me, I don't have time for all that. That's just way too much for me. Facebook and YouTube that's all I need. See some pictures, see some posts, and watch a few videos. That's good enough for me. But off that note, I decided to create a video series called Historical Common Sense, and I felt like it was a perfect time to do such a thing. It's February 2016, as you know, Black History Month. So I'm just doing my part a little bit in regards to celebrating Black History Month and adding a little historical common sense. So, let's get right to it. But before I go any further, let me make this clear. First and foremost, I'm not here to offend, degrade, or demean anyone from what I say or from my videos. I'm just here to comment, state factual or logical information by means to only enlighten people or enlighten people. That's it. That's it. So with all that being said, I'm not all about the whole religious bashing on Facebook or homophobic attitudes, opinions. You won't see that crap on my channel or on my page or in my videos. Hey, that's just me. Now, if you anybody else, you can do what you want to do. I'm not doing it. Hey, this is a free country. You got your First Amendment rights. You can do it. Hey, I'm not here to stop that. So I'm not going to have that on my page. I'm not going to be a part of that because I believe everybody has an opinion. But at the same time, if you do have an opinion, at least try to maintain a sense of rationale and logic when it comes to your opinion. At least if you have an opinion, this is my thing. If you have an opinion, have your opinion close to being factual, you know, because everybody has an opinion when it comes to certain things. Because there's no, in regard to certain things, there's no exact truth to it. A lot of things in this world are theoretical, you might say. So it can be, perceived to be opinionated. But there are a lot of things in this world that is pretty much cut and dry, legit truth, or logic, or just rational. So with that being said, let's move on to the topic of the day. And the topic is, well, it's pretty much a picture or a post. Now this post here is sort of semi-viral. I'm pretty sure you've seen it on Facebook or any other social media avenue, whatever. But since it's Black History Month, I want to, take the time out and discuss this semi briefly. So let's get right to it, cause honestly, let's just get right to it. Now, I'm pretty sure this looks familiar right here, because it seems like every 2 or 3 days I'm seeing this on social media. This picture right here. Now, the guy on the left is Abraham Lincoln. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Abraham Lincoln is. The president that he was a Republican, and he signed the Declaration of Independence that pretty much freed the slave, that ended slavery after the North beat the South in the Civil War. Now this gentleman on the right here, I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it was a movie star. He could have lived. He could have been living the same time as Abraham Lincoln did. I don't know. But I do know one thing. That's not Abraham Lincoln. I do know that. For a fact. I do know that. Now, this post here has been on Facebook, and what's troubling about this post is that it's people, sadly, some of our black folks, some of our own people, think that this guy right here is Abraham Lincoln, the guy to the right. And now, clearly, if you think that the guy on the right is Abraham Lincoln, let me say this. Because some people like to post stuff on social media, from memes and stuff like that, just for a gag, just for a joke, just to be sarcastic, just to have a little fun. There's nothing wrong with that, because, social media, you should have fun on social media. But from reading the comments on this post, these people think that this guy to the right is actually Abraham Lincoln. They are totally convinced that this guy is Abraham Lincoln. Without a doubt, he is Abraham Lincoln, and we've been lied and bamboozled this whole time. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, because if you don't think, it's got to be a joke. Because it has to be some type of gag or something. Because if it's not, that's disturbing, man. Because it just shows that we have some people, mainly some of our black folks, who either they're uneducated, they dropped out of school, or didn't take history class, or are just trying to create their own history. I don't know what it is, but clearly we have an issue here. We have a major issue here. And from looking at the post and the comments regarding this picture here, a lot of it's coming from young black folks. The African American youth, which is even more troubling. Because if they insist and believe that this guy to the right is Abraham Lincoln, we have a serious problem with our education system, folks. It is jacked up. It is totally jacked up. And let's go ahead and continue on. And look at this picture here. Now read this at the bottom. Afrikaners. And that's a red flag. That's the first red flag right there. Afrikaners president. It's not even a freaking word. Abraham Lincoln. 24s. Red flag number 2. Now, if you took any history class, if you went to school in the first grade, instead of playing recess or whatever, or just, I don't know what, hide in the bathroom, I don't know, you would know that Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president, not the 24th president. Now, just read on to the bottom there. It says, original picture hidden in original picture hidden in Library of Congress. Now, you know good and well that the person who did, just look at the picture itself. You could tell it didn't come from a book. It come from, the guy printed it out. It looks like he created it from a Photoshop. And then he's going to try to justify that picture with the original picture hidden in the Library of Congress. Now, come on, man. Really? I mean, like I said before, it has to be a gag. It has to be a joke. It has to be a sarcastic gesture, because there's no way that this individual holding this picture actually truly believes that this guy here is Abraham Lincoln. It just can't be. He just can't believe that. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's joking. He's joking. He just did that just to see how many gullible people that he could fool into believing that this guy is actually Abraham Lincoln. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he's just a prankster, a little charlatan, just trying to play. But let's continue on and look at the comments. Some of the comments that were posted on this post. Yeah, and that white dude wasn't him. He was a Khazar. Went by the name of Abraham Springfield. It's just to prove he wasn't white, bro. Continue on from that. Real Black History Part 1. Abraham Lincoln was not white. He was a black man. His name was Abraham Afrikaners. Now, at first, he was an Afrikaners president. Now, his middle name is Afrikaners. Come on, man. He was the 16th president. Now, look. Now, at first, he said he was the 24th president. But when he originally posted the post, everybody was like, "No, man, he was the 16th president." So that's his my bad moment. My bad. Let me get it right. 16th president, but 4th black president. I'm right now. He was the 4th black president. 4th black president? Where all the 4 black presidents come from? This dude has to be joking, right? I mean, I'm not even going to read the rest of it because it's total nonsense, ridiculousness. So I'm not even going to read the rest of this stuff. But this is sad, man. I mean, and like I said before, people actually believe that guy is Abraham Lincoln, the black guy. That Photoshop picture is actually Abraham Lincoln. They actually believe that. I mean, it's sad, man. I mean, stuff like that. And see, this is what pisses me off about the whole thing, and what troubles me, because people see stuff like that. People from other races, other countries, they see stuff like that, and they can automatically assume that There's some black folks in the United States. Something not right. They intelligent? What is this? Oh man, the educational system in the United States is really bad. They don't even know their own damn history. This is crazy. I mean, it says black folks back 400. I say it sets Egyptians back. Screw that. It says Eve back. The first black woman, the first human. It says them back. I'm pretty. If they would see some stuff like this, they'd be scratching their heads. Like, what the heck is going on? You mean to tell me 150,000 years from now we're gonna have some stuff like this going on? Man, I don't know, but like I said, I'm gonna give this guy the benefit of the doubt who originally created this post, that he just did it for a gag, sarcasm, just to be funny. Because I'm gonna be straight up with you, I'm not laughing. I'm laughing if people, just do it. It was just created for a gag. Yeah, I'm laughing. But if this guy or individual, whoever it is who created this, was serious, had serious intentions, I'm not laughing because it's not funny. It's sad. It's embarrassing. That's what it is. And the person who created it should be embarrassed himself. It's just ridiculous, man. I mean, it's so easy to, excuse me, it's so easy to grab a book. Shoot, you got Google. There's so much information on Google, legit information, because you got to beware. Because the internet has a lot of fake stuff, made up knowledge, history, whatever, on there. People with their own opinionated ideals and thoughts are on there, so you really have to be careful. So you have to go to search for some media that's legit, respectable, and reputable when you come to your final conclusion when it comes to certain topics such as these. So that's the logical approach. That's how you should do anything in life. Find the truth. The truth is out there. You don't have to depend on memes and stuff like that and social media just because somebody created and posted on social media that it has to be true. Because that's what's going on with the youth today. If it's not on the meme, it didn't happen. Oh, that didn't happen. Why? I didn't see it on Facebook. It wasn't on the meme. It didn't happen. I don't believe that. I mean, that's what's going on today. That's how people think nowadays. And it's sad, it's ridiculous, unfortunate that we have a generation, not all of them, and just those few who just decided they didn't want to go to school, they don't want to learn, they rather just go around and goof off, whatever. And this is the end result, unfortunately. This is the end result. You have stuff like this on Facebook, and people actually believing stuff like this. Actually believing this stuff to be true. Now that's all I have to say about this topic here. I would appreciate it, if you guys would leave in the comments, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have some more videos like this in the future. My next topic will be about the Moors. I'm going to try to have a guest, a African, a West African, from the area where the Moors originally came from. The Moors they're not dead. They're still here. Yes, the Moors are still here. Now, a lot of people post those old pictures, those 1500 pictures from Dutch artists, because the Moors, they pretty much were mediaries. They traveled all the way to the Netherlands, and that's where the whole Black Peak came from. When the Moors came into the Netherlands as mediaries and pretty much settled into the communities, and a lot of those pictures, those old pictures you see were paintings rendered by Dutch artists, because of the influx of African Moors into the Netherlands. And that's where the whole Black Peak, with the Santa Claus, that's where they originated from, when those Moors settled in the Netherlands And there are some of the people who are Dutch have black ancestry in their blood from those Moors. You know. So I'm going to talk about that for the next video because there's a lot of misconception and a lot of misinformation when it comes to the Moors. But we're going to get all that straightened out in my next video. So with that being said, God bless you all. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe to my video.